Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Ruby the Reseller. So, I'm going to tell you again, I said in my last video that I was going to go over once you sell an item on eBay, what do you do next? Okay, so I listed this item. This is a Mark Roberts elf, and I had listed him for I believe it was like $79. These are limited edition. They come with a little certificate attached. So I listed or best offer. Somebody offered me $69, and I took it. $69, $69.99, and I had purchased this item in a lot. And the lot was, I believe it was under $20. There was actually 3 elves in there. Okay, that was the first item, one of my items that I sold actually this morning. And I also sold a music concert t-shirt. This is My Chemical Romance. Somebody purchased this. They made a best offer. I had it listed for $34. They purchased it for $25. So once I know what I sold, I get my items together. I purchase shipping on eBay, and then I print out shipping labels, and they're like this. Okay. I make a little side note on the side because sometimes the items, buyers are not happy. I put on most of my items that they can return within 30 days. And for some reason, if they don't like it, they want to return it. Say the item was like a plate or a vase, and it got broken in shipment. If I purchase insurance, I can get up to $50 back from United States Postal Service. So I kind of make a little side note, because when you do file a claim with the post office, they want to know who was the buyer, what was the tracking number, what's the address, do you have a phone number, little details they ask for just to get the $50 back. So what I do have is a box. This is a box I'm going to use for the elf, and then I use regular we call it plastic envelopes. You can get a whole bunch of these off of Amazon. I believe I pay like, I don't know, $20 for like 50. The more you buy, you'll save more. You can buy 100 probably for $39 or maybe $34. I don't recall the price. When I do ship the elf, I do use bubble wrap. I'm gonna wrap him up really well. He doesn't have any parts, I think, that they can break, but I just don't want nothing to chip off, you know. I also use this Scotch packing shipping tape. This is the one I like to use. I buy it at Office Depot. I think it's like $3.99, and I go through a lot of this. If the item is heavy, I would use duct tape. I'll wrap it around to secure it. Then you use your trusty scissors. So I'm going to just pack one of the items, and you can watch. Okay, here we go. So I'll put the elf off to the side because that takes a little bit more time. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pack the shirt. Shirt is the easiest one. So for items like clothing, I buy first-rate shipping. You see the F in the corner. If the item, I want to get insurance, I want it to get there sooner, or it weighs a little bit more, I get priority mail. You'll see the P. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my label. Say this piece, I need it for, and then I have my shirt. It's ready to go. Oh, and also you can get these fragile stickers off Amazon. I believe I got like a 500 roll or a 250 roll for only like $20 or $15. It's really good to use this when you're shipping small items, something kind of fragile, or a vase, a plate, all your items. Because if you try to buy these individual or like in a 10-pack at your local store, it's going to cost you a lot. So Amazon is a place you do want to go look for shipping envelopes, shipping labels. It'll save you a lot of money. Okay, so I'm just packing it in my bag. I'm going to let the air out. And get it like where I want it. Maybe I might want to wrap it around. And then you just easily remove the tape. And secure it. I'm going to take my label on. Kind of just kind of tape it on 4 sides. Keep it secure. Alright, and my item's ready to ship. Like I say, I do my packing at night. Tomorrow I'll go to work, and after work I'll stop by Office Depot, drop off the package in the bin, and this item's on its way to its buyer so they can get their goodies. We're going to go over the shipping of the elf right now, and this is the next step. Okay, so I have my shipping label. Got my fragile sticker. Let it go. Okay. Alright. Now I use bubble wrap. You can use the bubble wrap facing outwards or inwards. I like inwards. It's your preference. Secure it. Okay, I have my box. The logo inside. Keep them snug tight. Okay. Look at my label. I'm going to tape my label. Like I said, I sell just part-time. I do this on the weekends. I go look for items. Mostly I do online auctions because that works better for me. But it's better if you go in person to see the items when you're buying from an online auction, because items might be really huge or items might be really big. You know, the computer is deceiving. You think an item's like really tiny, and you get there and it's as big as a bedroom door. like a painting or a ceramic figurine that's very large. Okay, so there's my box. It's taped. Well, so, you know, at work, they throw away boxes every day. I get them out of before it goes to housekeeping, so they take it down and take it to the trash area. I grab some boxes. I know where they have them in stock. When I go on my break, I get some boxes, or when in my place where I work, we get shipments, and I see little boxes, and sometimes they have packing bubble wrap and stuff, and I just recycle that and I take it back home, and I don't have to spend much money. So now I have my 2 items ready for shipping. They will go out tomorrow. I'm going to take these 2, put them in my car tomorrow morning, put them in my back seat, and then, you know, on the way home, drive, and then I will drop them off. And then, like I said, it's $25 I made on the shirt, and I bought the shirt for $3. I believe it was $2.99 at a local thrift shop. And then the Elf by Mark Roberts, I bought online, the auction that I go to that's locally here in the valley. I bid on a lot, and then there was actually 3 of them, 3 different styles, and I purchased them. I believe I paid less than $20. I think it was $15 for the whole lot, plus tax, plus the auction fee, which is 20%. So I sold that one for $69.99. So it's almost $94 minus eBay's fees. And I didn't pay for shipping because I did tell the buyers that that was on my listing that they needed to pay for their own shipping. So they did pay for shipping. So if they do return the item for some reason, they don't like it or the size doesn't fit, as the seller, you have to pay for the shipping, a shipping label to return. So that's the only problem. Then at the end, when you give them a full refund, you have to refund their shipping and the money that they paid for the shirt. That's, you kind of like, you got to always add extra money into your items. That way, in the long run, you know, if you sell 10 items, maybe 1 returns, you have to take a loss for that shipping and return label. So that's why I put a little cushion money. So if I do have any returns, there's some money there to pay for that label. Also, sometimes when a buyer wants to return an item, say they say, oh, the item came damaged, or the item came, I didn't like it. And then I always tell the buyer, I give them an option, because eBay lets you, it's called a partial refund. So what you tell them is, like, say the item was $50. You tell the buyer, you send them a message, and you can let them know that you offer them a credit, and they keep the item. So you'll say, I'm sorry you didn't like the item. If I give you a $15 credit, and you keep the item, will that satisfy the return instead of returning it? And sometimes the buyers are like, okay, send me back the $15, and they won't return the item. I would say 5 out of 10 times they do take the partial refund. Sometimes they think they overpaid for an item, or maybe they found it online for a little bit cheaper, or sometimes they just want a discount. I've seen that a lot, that they ask for just, they say, oh, the items, it was older than I thought, or the condition wasn't as described. And I say, okay, you want $10? Can I give you $15? Sometimes they say, no, I don't want 10, I want 15. If you're still making a profit, it's worth giving them the money. That way you don't have like kind of like a strike saying that somebody returned an item on your eBay. You want to have more sales. The more sales you have, eBay will give you more listings for free. They give you more discounts on shipping. It has a lot of perks. And then your credit rating on eBay as a seller goes up, and you can be, you know, a great seller on there, and they're like above and beyond sellers and all kinds of little names they can give you, like a title if you're an eBay seller. So people look at that rating and they look at how many negatives you have and how many positives. So and that helps make a decision too when the buyers want to buy from a seller, because if they have, you know, not good ratings, a lot of negatives, people don't want to buy for them, especially they read them. Okay, so I think that's it for tonight. Until next time, goodbye.